Hey guys, it's Aussie Rocco here. Today we're going back to playing No Man's Sky. This will be part 2 of the series. We're just going to carry on with the story mode missions and sort of see where we get to. So, we just got up to building a terrain manipulator. I'm pretty sure in the last episode we missed the log from that. I can't remember it myself, but pretty much we're on to building a terrain manipulator, and I want to see if I can get that if we can build it. So, let's have a look. What do we need for a terrain manipulator? This one. So we need carbon nanotubes and dihydrogen jelly. That is not too hard to get. Let's see. So we need more carbon and more dihydrogen. Right, I can't fully remember the controls, so it might be a bit of a learning curve. There we go. Dihydrogen just up here. Right, there. Yeah. Some of this. What is... Oh, that's on 1%. We should have probably got some carbon. Let's see. Can I recharge you? One moment. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. 11 carbon. We're going to need way more carbon. So what a terrain manipulator allows us to do as well is it actually... Obviously, it lets us manipulate the terrain. But it means that we can like dig holes in the ground and collect mineral deposits and stuff like that, which means that we can get a lot rarer resources. So that is super handy. I think that's... Oh, there's some more up here. Let's have a gathering of that. Any more? Any more? Any more? No. So what else? We needed carbon, which looks like... Hang on, what have you guys got in here? Okay, so this has fallen. We might actually have to manually... Okay. We can't recharge the mining tool. Okay, so I actually need to punch things now. Let's have a look. What have you got? Uranium and ferrite. These little things. Can I? Oh, okay, so I can just punch it. Oh, that's weird. Right, let's get the multi-tool recharge. That's quite cool that you actually have to punch it to, Oh. There we go. You actually have to punch the plants to collect them. Also, I don't know why everything says it's unidentified again. I can't remember. I don't know if you guys remember, but in the last episode, I actually went around scanning a bunch of these stuff. So, I don't know why it's saying, unidentified, but it doesn't really matter too much. It's weird going back to this because in my other save we've got so much stuff that doing stuff like this again feels really weird. Oh, so we need to quickly recharge our radiation thing. This one. We only have one sodium. Let's see if we can find another sodium. Oxygen, sodium up there. Oh, I know my chemical elements. Oh, we're taking damage. It's so handy how fast we can teleport in this. How do I collect that again? There we go. So we're going to try and collect some sodium, carbon, and dihydrogen. Wait, can we make the dihydrogen jelly? Yes, there we go. What about the carbon nanotubes? Okay, so we need one more. Okay. If we had, I'll show you. If we had an advanced mining tool, I take it back. We can just mine the condensed carb. But we need to refine it. We've got the stuff for a refiner, so I guess what we'll do is we'll gather this. And then we can refine it down and get a bunch of carbon. Is that a sodium plant? That one? Yeah, right. We'll go down and collect the sodium from over here. So that I can bring up our radiation protection. Oh, there's a lot of sodium. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Oh, give me. Oh, hang on. Yeah, gimme. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of sodium. We are not gonna have to worry about our radiation protection anymore. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Portable refiner. We want you just there. We also need to supply it with carbon, so we'll do that. Ah, fine. Condensed carbon. There. Fuel. carbon. Oh, fuel, carbon. Right, I don't know if that's going to process... Damn it. I don't know if that's going to process all of it on that amount. Oh, there's ships again. I don't know if it's going to process all of it on that amount of fuel. Yes, it did. And it had plenty spare. I am not going to use that. Right. We'll keep this up for a second while I build the second carbon nanotube. And then we need to go to multi-tool for this. Add the dihydrogen and the... Yes! Terrain manipulator. Gather copper. Okay, right. Let me quickly do that. Let's go and collect this as well. Let's get out of the build menu. So I don't know what it's like to use the terrain manipulator in VR, but I can't imagine that this is going to be... Oh. Oh, that is weird. There we go. So we've gathered salvage data. I hope you guys can see it. There you go. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, just ignore that. Oh, that's weird. Okay. We will not be going that way. Okay, okay. Save and chart. Oh. Oh. Oh, we didn't recharge the hazard protection. Gathered like 400 sodium and just didn't recharge it. So we got navigation. So nanite. What is that? What are you? That is terrifying. What's it called? A diplogamia. There's a little one! Oh my god! They are horrid looking. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, that is weird. Like these just look like normal animals-ish. These things, on the other hand, they look like people. They run around, but they... Oh, that is weird. No, 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 no. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I thought I wasn't recording, and I freaked out for a moment because I had recorded, like... If you've seen Creed, you'll understand why I panicked so much. But yeah, right. So, we need to gather copper. So, if we go to this, we can find the uranium deposit. Look at all the animals. See, so it still has the animals scanned. While we're here, what we're going to do is we're going to go and check out the monolith, I think it is. So basically, there's 3 sort of races in this. And you can learn their language, which I think... Where's it gone? Which I think is really cool, being able to, like, go around. So you get these, and... Obviously, we don't really understand them at the moment. I'm going to accept the knowledge. So see, we've learned the Korvax word for Korvax. Kind of weird, but... Yeah, basically you can learn the languages of the races here. And obviously the more you learn the language, the more you can understand their dialects and stuff like that. Which I think is really cool. Oh. So we've come across a building. Well, obviously we was heading towards the building, but... Let's go and check this out. This looks like one of... Oh, hang on. Let's just quickly grab this module while we're here. Oh, my hands are bugging out. There we go. Right, let's see if we can find a way in. This is, I think, an infested thing, because you got these. I'm not going to shoot them because it spawns all these creatures. And I do not have weapons on my multi-tool at the moment. But they always have one of these. We need to take out all of the residential goop from inside it. And then it will either give us a bit of lore or like a blueprint or something like that. We ain't gonna read this. Analyze the data log. So we got some nanites from that pretty much. Quite a few, actually. Let's see, can we find a copper deposit now? There it is. We are miles away from our ship now, though, so I don't know if we're going to have to walk all the way back or if we can do stuff about the ship for a moment. Ah, there's a sentinel. So I'm hoping he won't try and attack us while we do this. Let's see. Gimme. Come on, before he comes over here. Okay, he looks like he's leaving us alone. This is really satisfying. Just sort of waving my arm around, gathering resources. I don't know how much we're on. I'm assuming we've got more than enough. So let's go up here and see what I want to do. Process. Okay, so we need to build a refiner again. Just do that real quick. It wants us to put copper in it. So we'll... I can't do that. Let's see. Copper. And we will charge it with carbon, and we will back out of the thing to go back in to start it up. It wants us to make 30, so I will try and stop it at 30. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. There we go. So that in there won't charge any of that. Right. So it wants us to build a base computer. I guess we'll just set one up here. I'll most likely take it down in the future just because the base computers are designed for where you want to build a base, and I don't really want a base yet. Because I did that in my other world at the very start, and now I've got a base that I don't really need. It's just holding a bunch of random junk. There we go. So we've now claimed like this sort of land as our base. We might have to keep this set up for some side missions, but we will. We're going to extract the plans. I'm pretty sure it's going to give us some blueprints for base building. Right, construct bases. Getting a bunch of blueprints now for base stuff. Right, I am going to... Let's have a look real quick at the log. So it wants us to establish and construct a base. I'm assuming it wants us to set up sort of like a... Yeah, just like a place that we can come back to if needed. We will just set up... We don't have any carbon, do we? Right, let's gather some carbon. Right, that is more than enough for just building up this little base real quick. I guess we will just stand here. Build menu, we want walls. One. Oh, really? I won't lie, I really don't care about having this base looking amazing. I just sort of want to get it up and done. Build a wooden door frame. This is going to stop me from doing that, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Wooden door frame. Oh, how did I guess that? Did I really... Oh, I teleported. Delete that, and we'll put a wooden door frame there. Also, that's another thing. You can actually change the colour, so you can have like black and yellow, but I just... Base archives, return to base computer. Right, let's see what it's got to say. Additional entry follows. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby. Right. So it's given us a research unit. I've never used this before. Expand your base by earning a new... Oh, okay. So basically we can use the research unit to learn new building things. Okay, that is very, very handy. I'm assuming now that because we're in a storm and I haven't got 4 walls, that is so annoying. Right, anyway. Does it want me to build a research unit, I'm assuming? I never had to do this in my first walkthrough. Base computer archives. Okay, so we need to collect ferrite to turn it to magnetized ferrite. Oh my god, this is going to take long. Right, I am going to jump cut until we've got the resources for that, because I just don't want this whole video to be walking around gathering resources. I actually want to get stuff done. This is going to be a nightmare. So yeah, I'm going to jump back in to when I've gotten all the resources, and I'm not just going to walk around mining stuff. So yeah. Hey guys, it's Aussie Rocco here again. Basically what I've done is I've switched over to third person, so I'm currently doing a voiceover because I didn't start recording my audio during the scene. I completely forgot to. But yeah, so I've jumped back in. As you can see, I've touched at the base. I'll explain more, but I just wanted to say that my audio does come back. I'm gonna jump through to when it does come back. But yeah, as you can see, we're working on building a teleporter, so I'm gonna go around and gather the resources for that. Hey, so I'm back. Basically, I know this looks a bit weird. I've decided to swap over to the controller rather than doing this bit in PSVR, purely because it took me probably about an hour to get what you guys saw just before this, and I felt like I was getting absolutely nothing done. So I've swapped over to the controller so that I can run around, gather resources quicker, and basically just get more done. Obviously, I'll try and keep most of this in PSVR because I really enjoy it and I wanted this to be like a PSVR series. But yeah, for resource gathering and potentially like building and stuff like that, I'll probably switch over to the controller just because it makes so much more sense. As well, like you can see, I can gather resources so much quicker, and it just means that we can get more done. But for a lot of the story stuff, I'm gonna definitely be in VR for that. For a lot of the resource gathering and just general sort of time-consuming exercises, I'll end up just doing it on controller. As well, so in the last clip, I forgot to record it because it cut out. We went up to the space station, which is up in space somewhere, and I showed you guys around there, but we couldn't really do much. The only thing we was able to do was ask a few of the aliens up there about the number 16, which I don't know if you guys saw in the last episode on the computer screen of our ship when we first took off. 16 was the number that was flashing on the screen. It was on the broken device that we found that I missed out in the last video, and pretty much it was just, we went up and we asked a few people about it, and one of the people turned around and it seemed like they was almost hypnotized by something, telling them that they was watching us and stuff like that. So very creepy. But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. I'm going to finish up the resource gathering now to build a teleporter. We actually only need 2 carbon nanotubes, so we might be able to do that. Now, so I'm going to gather up the resources to finish that off. And then once I've done that, I'll cut back in, and yeah, we will continue on from there. I will probably cut back in normal version. But then if it feels like we're about to progress on with the story, I will switch back to VR. Okay, right, so I'm back. We've got all of the resources for the teleporter. I forgot to mention, when we went up to the space station, one of the when we left, we got this new location which we're going to go and check out. I just wanted to get the teleporter up first, plus as well the building in controller mode, I'm going to call it regular mode, normal mode. We can actually go into a build mode, which will help us get stuff way more accurately placed for room like that. We need to learn a biofuel reactor. Okay, no problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this episode while we're here. What should we call it? I'm just going to call it first base for now. Brilliant. So, we got to first base. And now we're going to go and check out this new signal. I think we need to load the mission. So as you can see, the base stuff is now a secondary mission. So let's go and have a look at these new coordinates. Right, so we're almost there. Does this first ship not just look really cool? I really like it. I think it's a fighter class. Maybe. It looks like a fighter class. But yeah, we're almost here. So let's have a look at what we can check out. Oh, it looks like a crashed freighter, actually. So the freighters in this game are basically big ships. We can eventually purchase one, but they're worth like hundreds of millions. And as you can see, we're on 4,100 units at the moment. Let's have a look at what this potential distress signal has to say. Log damage, partial records available. We don't really want to read that. Request log. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. By any chance, are these numbers going to be 16? It's just not going to tell me the numbers. Okay, cool. The Hyperdrive Blueprint. So this allows us to warp to new star systems, I believe. No, sorry. Yeah. Oh, okay, I don't even know. It allows us to warp to different, yeah, star systems. I was right. Which is very handy. Let me quickly have a look. We'll get it in the technology spot. So we need chromatic metal, which isn't too hard to get if we can find copper, and microprocessors. Let us stay on this plane for a second. I have just realised we do not even have the blueprint for microprocessors. So, okay, so it says at the bottom right, if you can see, we need to buy microprocessors. What mission is this? So it wants us to go to the space station. So we need to earn 95,000, which is not the easiest thing in the world. No problem. I'm very sorry if this episode seems very grindy as well. I hope it doesn't. I'm pretty sure, like, because the game, it sort of opens out a lot more late game, where you don't have as much grinding, you can set up automated farms. So in my other world, I'm producing like 50 million overnight, just having an activated Indian farm running. So yeah, hopefully we won't have to do farming for too much longer. I can't really remember the start of the game being this grindy, but who knows. We can work on some of the base stuff as well. Okay, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for the episode being so grindy. What I'll try and do is, in future episodes, I'm going to cut out a lot of the grinding process. So by the time I start up episode 3, I might have 95,000 units, just so that you don't have to watch me sit and mine resources to sell them and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to stop. I'm going to take out all of the grindiness from it. But yeah, we've got, I don't know if I showed this as well, we've got a research unit, which we can now use the very technology to unlock stuff. So we will grab a biofuel reactor quick and the wiring, which will allow us to provide power and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not going to do it anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please do comment as well. I'd like to know what you guys thought about this video. Did you like the fact that a lot of it was resource gathering? Would you like to see more just like space exploration? Did you guys want me to do stuff in my other world? Was you okay with me playing in controller mode and VR mode? Just let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. Share the video. And also check out my other videos. I've got Superhot and Creed up on my channel now. Both absolutely incredible games. The Superhot was really fun to play, and that will also be coming out tomorrow, part 2. And all of my episodes will be going live at about 5 o'clock each day. So maybe hit the bell, and then you'll get reminded at 5 o'clock to check out my video. So yeah, thanks for watching.